Hello there, gamers. Well, it's gonna sound crazy, but I took a break from Mobile. I haven't opened the game for a whole month, and you're probably, but how? You've been uploading videos all the time. Well, if you noticed, all those videos were from the old towers and a bunch of old pre-recorded videos with old crypts, old teams. I just pre-recorded a bunch of videos, scheduled them to upload for the whole month, and then took a break from the game. And let me just tell you, I enjoyed the break very much. Went on a little vacation with family. I was just really feeling burnt out with Mobile lately, and it was nice to take a break. And now I'm back. I opened the game a few days ago, and I'm like, okay, this looks interesting. It kind of gives you fresh perspective, but even though it feels more fresh than it did a month ago, the game, in my opinion, right now is not fresh at all because there is nothing new in it. It literally felt like I've missed a month, but it felt like I missed nothing at all. They dropped the Cabal Combat Pass, and I remember testing out Cabal before. It was absolutely joke of a character, absolute piece of garbage. No idea how, like, why would anybody even care or spend money? They're selling it for $20. It says spend $20 to get Cabal. And I naturally went to Twitter to see how is it going. Is there any notifications for the new update or anything like this? And there is absolutely nothing. They just dropped this, that there is a tiny little chance to get Homelander. The post has 3 comments. The post from August 20 has 12 comments. Oh my god. My videos get more views and more comments than their tweets. It's kind of sad. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, that is honestly sad. The post from over a week ago don't even have 10,000 views? Are you kidding me? What has happened? And if you read the comments, there is not a single... Okay, this seemed like a positive comment. He is in fire. I don't know what that means. Does it mean it's good? Oh, there's a comment to Man with No Game. I don't know what you think, but I feel like Mobile should start releasing more diamond characters. I mean, more updates that bring 2 new diamond characters instead of 1 gold and 1 diamond. $20 for a gold. No new challenge, but Cabal for 20 bucks. This person is not happy. You've done absolutely nothing. This game was dead since patch 2.0. And all the whales are still in the game and a few free-to-play players. I am actually very curious to see the stats of how many people actually playing the game. I've seen those stats on the sites that show that Mortal Kombat Mobile still makes millions of dollars every single month. They bring in the revenue in millions of dollars. And I just don't understand how. Because out of all the games that I've ever played, the Mortal Kombat Mobile has the worst offers. Their packs are insanely overpriced. They provide minuscule value for insane prices. So how are they raking in millions of dollars? Who is spending millions of dollars? I genuinely want to know. How are they raking in millions of dollars if their posts don't even get 10,000 views in over a week? I love this game, but I'm almost giving up. Well, the name checks out. Crazy for Mobile. That's a sick name. 200 battles in the tower. No one can handle that. The choice of gold cards, which are useless in the game, plus the game only focuses on the same characters, as if the others didn't matter. Complex passives and absurd nerfs. That's a great point. Lots of great points in these comments. The gold cards do feel pretty much useless, to the point where once you get a couple of good diamonds, and only a few diamonds are actually useful. A lot of characters, 90%, let's say 90, be generous. 90% of characters in Mobile feel absolutely useless, and they're just filling out space. Those characters, the only reason they exist is to basically prevent you from getting the best cards all the time. So they put some other cards in there, so it's like, so you have something else to pull, so you don't just pull good stuff. That's how it feels, and it's kind of sad. The game only focuses on the same characters. There is literally 10 characters in the game that everybody uses in different combinations. Same with gear. There's maybe 10, 15, 20 pieces of gear that are actually usable in some situations. The rest, nobody even touches. And most of the characters, the new characters and new gear that gets released, I don't remember the last time when we got a character that is actually like so good and that could like make it into the top 10. Okay, maybe top 10, top 5. We haven't had top 5 shaken up. Homelander was shaking up to be such a powerful character, which he is. But the first diamonds ever released are still much better. With the shortest and the most simple passives are still much better than all these new cards with a whole novel worth of passives. We need more characters from Team MK11, no more golden cards, 3 character for update, more Elder God characters, Cetrion, Frost, MK11 Kano, Cyrex, Sector, Lime, Ashra, Nitara, Havoc, Raiko. But you guys are lazy. Always the same. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang. I am done. Wow, this person, crazy for MK Mobile, went off and just left so many comments. Once again, lots of great points. I'm gonna have to agree that I would love for them not to stop releasing gold cards as pay-to-win cards. It doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna release gold cards, make them challenge cards. That's how gold cards were always released. There was maybe a few exclusive gold cards like Slasher Jason and Faction Wars characters that weren't easily available. The rest were challenge card or basic cards that could be just bought in the store. Now we don't have the store. Now we don't have new challenge cards for so long. They used to, I think a couple updates ago, they converted 1 or 2 pay-to-win golds into challenge cards. But I don't know what happened last update. I don't think we got another pay-to-win gold converted to challenge. Like, why? Why wouldn't you continue doing that? That was the only decent thing that's been happening in the last couple of days, but they decided that was too generous. I don't know why they stopped. But to be fair, I feel like gold cards should never become pay-to-win to begin with. If you can sell their packs, but gold cards should also be given opportunity to get from challenges. Otherwise, challenges just feel worthless. They're repeating the same old challenges over and over and over again. Gold cards are usually not even that great. There is very few gold cards that could be slightly comparable to diamonds, at least good diamonds. The only pay-to-win gold card that I can think of that could be comparable to diamonds is Lizard Baraka. The rest is just absolute fodder and not giving us challenges for them, instead trying to charge $20 per character per fusion is absolutely insane. I mean, it's mind-blowing that somebody's buying those packs. For $20, you can get so much more value. For example, on HappyGamer, the link in the description, by the way, you can get a whole bunch of dragon crystals and souls and open so many packs and get so many characters instead of just getting one crappy gold card. 3 characters per update. This is interesting. I don't think it's gonna save or improve anything unless at least one of those characters is actually farmable or grindable through challenge or some other game mode. Sure, you can argue those characters are available in crypts. They put the new characters now in crypts, in towers. We have a little chance to get it. That's all nice and good, but nothing will replace a good old challenge where you have a challenge and you know that when you complete it, you're gonna get the card. It's just so simple. Can you remove chaotic crypt from the game? Not because it's hard, but because AI is cheating too much, taking out between the combos, doing special attacks in the middle of combo. Why won't you bind this? Why won't you ban these cheater AI? Well, I don't think AI is cheating. AI is doing exactly what has been programmed to do, so they just need to change the rules for the AI. I do agree. If you watched my recent crypt video when I rage quit, well, it was recent for you. For me, it was recorded over months ago. So I probably need to do another run to refresh my memory how it feels like. But I do remember the cameos absolutely destroying this game mode. Every single battle had a cameo, and it's absolute truth. It's not hard, because hard means that you just need to have higher skill or like have better moves or something. Like it's not something that is under your control at all. It's completely random. It's completely it can come out at any moment, even when you're not supposed to have those cameos. I'm pretty sure they trigger cameos way more often than you should be able to. The counterattacks and their X-rays, those get triggered all the time. And the teams have maxed out tower gear. Sure, it's difficult, it's complicated, but cameos is just, they're purely not fun. I will take tower gear. I will take difficult teams. Those at least you can have strategies against. But the way the crypt is designed, this is why I like towers so much more, or at least doing battles in towers is so much more fun, because you can see the battle, you can adjust your strategy, you can adjust your talent tree, you can adjust your team, your gear, and then jump into this battle. No matter how challenging it is, you have a chance to customize your team against that particular battle. In crypts, you have to pick one team in the beginning without even knowing what are you gonna face. So it's absolutely insane how you can get absolutely screwed without like any possibility to do anything at all to fix it, except maybe try to predict it and reroll the battle, but then you're gonna run out of rerolls very quickly. Cameos should be removed from chaotic crypts and from faction wars. Last time I played faction wars, there were cameos in there. Like, what the hell, dude? They remove it. Like, initially when the cameos came out, we used to have faction wars cameos, then they removed them, and now they put them back. Like, what the hell? It feels like the towers is the only mode left that's kind of fun to play, at least for me. But even in the towers now, they're long, and they don't really have good drops unless you can make it all the way to 200. And even then, you're not even guaranteed to get a non-max drop. I feel like towers have to have a restriction. Battle 200 should only drop things that you don't have maxed. It should be impossible to receive if you have one epic maxed out. Imagine the pain when you grind 200 battles just to get that epic once again and just get it completely wasted. It should not be a thing. Towers are difficult and grindy enough that we shouldn't be worrying about duplicates. Come on, NetherRealm. Please take off the cameo system out of the game. The game is terrible with it. I'm gonna say cameos are great for us, but they are not fun at all to be facing against. So, especially in crypts, where you literally have to, like, you can lose your life to a cameo, and then you have to use resources to revive yourself, and it's just not fun. In towers, honestly, I would rather take cameos in towers than in crypts, because in towers, you don't lose much. Well, you lose a battle, you can try again. In crypts, you lose your entire run, or forced to use consumables, which is, once again, not fun. To be honest, it's really sad for me to see this complete lack of any kind of care from the development team. It feels like the game is just being run on a bare minimum, just basically being maintained at this point with bare minimum work done to it to kind of keep it alive, just so there is something to still spend money on for all the whales. I've seen so many people quitting, so many players have been playing from day one, leaving the game because there's just not much left in it, to be honest. It's just the same thing over and over. All of the new features that they, like cameos, faction wars reworks, all of them seem to be backfiring now because they didn't really think things through and didn't actually listen to the feedback. Well, they did listen to some feedback, but in my opinion, there is so much things they could have done differently or better, or add so many other things that were suggested by players. They could potentially revive the game, but that would be too much work. And as the comments say, developers are a bit lazy, so but why wouldn't they be? Because if they literally making millions of dollars every single month doing barely anything for the game, why would they want to spend time if they're making so much money? The only way to make them do something is probably just stop spending money. But in that case, they're probably just gonna can it just like they did Onslaught. I wonder if we'll ever see another version of MQ Mobile game. In my opinion, at this point, this is the only way to revive MQ Mobile is by making MQ Mobile 2 or something like this, a completely brand new game. This game we just need something completely fresh. Fresh look, fresh fighting mechanics, fresh design. They cannot just drastically change this game. They could just keep building upon it, but I feel like drastic change, something completely new could be what we need. Anyway, I'm back. I'm gonna give it another chance. I will try to get back into it, see how it feels like after not playing for months. And I will wait for the next update. And next update is going to be a breaking point where I'm going to decide if I'm going to continue making MQ Mobile content or is it going to be time to move to something else. So, MQ Mobile, I hope you don't disappoint. I hope next update is going to be tremendous and great. But going to have to wait and see. For now, more fresh MQ Mobile content going to be coming your way very soon. So subscribe not to miss it. And I'll see you in the next one. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts and feelings on the current state of MQ Mobile. I'll see you later and take care.